The issue of voice services over the internet is one of the major issues in the discussion of network neutrality, or whether or not a service provider should try to block certain kinds of services. If you're paying for your connection, you should be able to do anything that you want on it, and that's one of the very big debate in that area because of the voice services, particularly which because the fact is many of the ISPs are also telco companies. That's the reality, and they earn a lot of revenue from international calling still. I have a question for you also, Mr. Robinson. You didn't specifically, well, this is not specifically related to the transition, but with respect to number portability within countries, especially within the Caribbean countries, what are some of the major hindrances to that? You know, if you're in North America, you're with one carrier, you can easily port your number, because that's often a barrier to real competition. People want to maintain a number because it's out there in the business community, and they don't want to have to redo business cards letterheads to notify all customers that now have a new number. What are some of the major hindrances or issues there with respect to number portability within the Caribbean?
Incumbent operator. Incumbent operator does not want number portability. But they realize that they have their customers locked in, and because of the customers are known by these numbers, they like to lose business, have to do a lot of friends and contact friends, and sort of have a possibility of losing social interaction with others should they change number and change their network. We are currently going through consultation on number portability, and something very close to my heart that we can set up a database, a number portability database for the Caribbean. And because if you do an all calls query, every call will have to go to the database to know where it's at, and you can have so whatever number is dialed is not found in your local network, you will then be routed to this database, will then tell them where to route that call to. And that certainly would give much more choice to our citizens, and I think it will certainly bring forth better competition, because now we're trying to keep your customers. And if you did not port, you would still benefit, because rates will have to change, packages will have to change, they will try to entice you to stay. And I think now portability is a very good thing, but I'd say the real block is the incumbent operators. So we are consulting right now in Trinidad, and boy, they're very hopping mad about it.
Is this something that can be regulated, where they are obligated to do this?
They are obligated to do that in Trinidad. It's in the law. They must do it once we prescribe it as the authority, and we are beginning to prescribe it. But they are fighting tooth and nail to ensure it doesn't come out.
Is it an investment impediment?
No, I think that, well, it is. They are afraid of seeing droves of customers move from their network onto another network. And of course, we have to consider interconnection rates depending on how high they are. If people are really going to look at that when they move. I mean, sometimes I get so fed up with one I'm with. I say I'll port tomorrow because I don't want to lose my number. If it was available, I'll port now. And we look at Dominican Republic. They invest, I think, something like about 30 million US to have portability in. But portability hasn't taken off very much in Dominican Republic. They have had not many, reporting has not been very high percentage, very low, but I think low 10%, low 5% of people have ported so far since it opened up in September last year. And it's something we have to encourage, and something we have, I think, is worthwhile pursuing.
All right, thank you. I'm going to ask another question since I don't see any hands right now. This question is directed to Gregory. Very often in these presentations, there is a great deal, the onus is often placed on the customer, on the user to protect. And everyone is necessarily tech savvy. Not all small companies can afford the kind of security that we would like to see. What sort of obligations really are there